Yes, sir.
We are recording. We back in this bitch.
Yeah.
Welcome
There we
to
go. There we
episode.
go.
Welcome to episode 22 of the Corner Section Podcast. This is your co-host with the most, Dylan Kemp Don Dill, formerly known as GQ Vegas Vice Lord. Evil Anthony Anderson was good with y'all.
Bruh, I'm going to be honest. Bruh, niggas hear you say evil Anthony Anderson, bro, and that be killing them. That take niggas out every time, bro. Every time. Like, I start an episode, they be like, evil Anthony Anderson. Because I usually do, like, the audio. I don't be pulling up the YouTube and shit. They be like, bro, does that nigga really look like Anthony Anderson? Yes. Yes, he does.
I was watching. So he actually has a new show out with his mom, and
right?
they're taking like a 6-week trip through Europe and some other countries, I think, or continents. And I was watching it with my mom, and she like looked over and was like, "You look just like that nigga," and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, if you grew out your hair and it curled like that, bro,
right."
over with.
Yeah, I was like, out of all the celebrities, I could look like why Anthony Anderson, my nigga. I couldn't look like he's not
What
like
you
a
want to
bad
look like
looking
Michael
dude,
B. Jordan?
huh?
What you want to look like evil Michael B. Jordan?
Rather look like that nigga. At least that nigga's associated. At least that nigga's associated with like good looking, and like Anthony Anderson. You know that nigga because, I mean, he's been in a lot of shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
and, you know, like he's had a really good career, but he's not
He
associated.
just recently,
Huh?
he just recently beat like the fat allegations. To be honest,
Right. He lost all
Recently.
that fucking weight.
yeah,
So-
it used to be Anthony Anderson, the big dude.
Right.
I think like even low key when Blackish just started, he was still like on that journey of losing that weight.
Yeah. You saw his progression throughout the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then he would talk about like how he had type 2 diabetes and whatnot. So
yeah,
yeah,
he definitely looks like he has type 2, not in a rude way, but like, bro, that dude was eating back in the day. But it's your boy, no name Sage, underscore like the herb, DeErik Reed, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. That's all I ask. And I'm excited to be here, man. I'm excited to be here.
hell yeah.
Episode 22, bro. I think we got to start with our RIPs.
Who died?
Them 5 motherfuckers who
Oh.
decided that they wanted to go see the Titanic and ended
I
up
thought
making the
somebody
sequel.
else died. I thought like another musician or something died
Nah,
or whatnot. But
Nah, this is damn near not news. 5 rich people paid $250,000 to die. I know that's a little rough. We might blurt that, but
fair. We're not blurping shit. We're not blurping shit.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, condolences to the families. Condolences to the families. I know losing anybody like nobody wants to go through that, right?
yeah, I
But if-
definitely agree with that.
If I'm signing the contract for something and it mentions death 3 times on the first page of the contract, I'm
Bruh.
not going. Whatever that is, I'm not doing. I'm not going on it.
You know how many people signed up to get on SpaceX to go to Mars?
How many?
Enough to where it's a fucking problem. They're like $35,000 a seat.
Oh damn! Shit, that's less than the seats of the Titanic.
Less to see the in a fucking rinky dink, bruh. The documentary, like I saw a clip from like either a news interview or
Yeah.
like the documentary or some shit. But the person's like, yeah, we got this light from Ace Hardware. We repurposed the metal to make
Yeah.
this shit.
I saw that shit. He
Yo,
was like, "Yeah, we got
rinky-dink.
this from like Home Depot or some shit." And then
So
he brought out,
rinky-dink.
he busted out the Logitech game controller.
I don't mind the Logitech game controller because apparently in the submersible world or whatever the fuck y'all call these things, apparently that's a thing. Like even
really?
if you were to go onto like a multi-million-dollar military kind of deal and you were in the Navy, you better know how to use a fucking Logitech controller. Apparently that's the fucking industry standard. But everything else, niggas said they opted out of communication. They opted out. I didn't even know you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, what? You don't want to be in contact with somebody in case this shit goes to hell?
That's some crazy shit. Did you hear James Cameron talk about it? He was
Bro,
like,
James Cameron has been on their ass.
fam. He said he knew on Sunday that it had imploded because apparently they lost the comms and the tracking at the same time. Usually it's normal to lose comms, but to lose tracking too means that it imploded because the tracking thing is in its own
The separate
like
section.
we have pressure, like separate section that's pressurized too. Like
Okay.
so if it imploded, if
Over
comms
with.
and tracking went, then it's imploded. And even the Navy knew it imploded since Sunday, and we was just out
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
like with
Bruh.
false hope.
Y'all thought killer whales were coming in with drums. Like,
For a second, I thought the killer whales might have got their ass. I'm not gonna lie.
bro, them killer whales are kind of crazy, bro. But overall, bro, this whole Titan thing, bro, it has really shown me like rich people are idiots.
So, yeah,
Like rich people are idiots.
yeah.
I don't.
It don't really matter how much money you have. It don't change the fact you
Yeah.
might still do some dumb shit. Now I can understand wanting to see the Titanic because I mean it would be dope to see it because you just see the movie. Honestly, like
You would see
James
the
Cameron-
Titanic?
I would see the Titanic, but I
I
would
would never go. I would never fucking go.
But the thing is, I would go into space before I see the Titanic.
Bruh, I will go to a fucking replica of the Titanic. It exists. They build like on land Titanics that you can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
all the stuff in. Like, bruh, that's all I want to see, bruh. All I'm gonna see down there is fucking barnacles and fucking coral reef on top of the Titanic, and they're not even gonna look the same.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying, bruh? I can't get nostalgic over no fish.
I mean,
So sorry.
like it would be cool to see. Don't get me wrong, but like if I'm gonna go see it, I'm gonna be safe while I go see it. Like I'm not
Yeah,
getting
bruh.
some rinky dink ass,
Ace Hardware, Home Depot ass submersible, bruh.
right, made out of like carbon fiber and shit. Like you put carbon fiber on like a spoiler on a car. I don't need that shit taking me down 13,000
Yeah.
feet below the surface of the water.
I need some shit that can handle some pressure. Like I need some shit that can go all the way down there. They're talking about it's like 30,000 elephants on top of a toothpick. That type of
Yeah.
pressure, bro, and you got nothing
Yeah.
but carbon fiber. You got nothing but a front spoiler from a Toyota Camry.
Right. It's like shit.
Come on, man. Type shit, bro. Like no. To be honest, though, I don't really hear people talking about the Titan anymore. Like the jokes were funnier than the damn thing.
And then
The whole time, folks was
I saw more jokes on it than I did news. Like, and then once we found out it was an implosion and everything, I started seeing a lot of things about implosions too.
yeah,
Because I didn't know what
like
it
the
looked
whole
like.
Dr. Pepper thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, boy, they're done for instantly.
Some
Pancake.
some people were saying that like the inside gets hotter than the surface of the sun, like it crushes, the inside gets hot and then it explodes. And then some
Bruh,
people were just
I
saying,
don't care what it feels like. How do people even know that shit?
I don't know. I have
Fucking
no clue.
science.
But did you see that
Neither.
they found pieces? They found pieces of it this morning.
Oh no, I didn't even look, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't even look.
That was like the first thing I saw on my Instagram. It was on Complex. They had pictures of it.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah,
That is actually crazy. Complex, bro. Complex is crazy.
Complex damn near worse than TMZ at this point.
Bruh, like, Complex might as well just call themselves the Shade Room. The Shade Room C.
They just
Like,
they
damn.
they just a shade room with a bigger office.
Yeah, literally.
They saw
The
these
Shade
lists-
Room with a bigger audience. Like, what the fuck?
Shit.
Speaking of that, bro, let's talk about Complex again. Because these motherfuckers, bro, these motherfuckers done ranked the best cities
Hip-hop
for
cities.
rap
All
right
so
now.
let's pull this up. Let's pull this up.
Please, bro, please.
Let's
I'm
pull this up.
going right now.
Because I've been debating niggas on this for the last 2 days. I've
That
been
is
debating
hilarious
LA
as fuck.
niggas. Every time I bring
Hey,
up
share your screen actually, if you can.
yeah, top rap cities.
'Cause, like, It's like, who pays these folks? Like, how much do these people get paid? I hope it's like the social media intern that's not getting paid shit and he's just making shit posts. I would love that. I would love to know that like it's somebody that doesn't give a fuck about their job that's like doing these posts. That would make me feel better. But of course, it's not going to be that because why would it be? Why would it be? These supposed to be, bruh, trifling.
All right, so Complex is ranking the best rap cities right now. Right now, so
You got
this
your
isn't
screen
of
share?
all time. Can you see it?
Let me see if I can like maximize my little joint. I see it now. Yeah. Okay.
Number 9, Detroit. Most dominant artists right now: Eminem, Big Sean,
They
Babyface,
put
Ray T,
Eminem
Grizzly,
right
42
now.
Doug, Peasy, Boldy James, Cash Dog, Royce the 5'9". They put Eminem right now.
Royce the 5'9" right now is even worse.
Let's
Jesus.
save the comments for the end. Cash Kid, Skilla Baby, Baby Smooth, Baby Trod, Payroll Giovanni. Number 8, London. Across the Pond. Most dominant artists right now: Central C, Dave, Lil Sims, Skepta, Stormzy, Digga D, Heedy One, Jay, Huss, and Nux. Rising Stars, Strands, Quank Face, Ash Beck, Clavish, Ivorian Doll, M24, PS, Hit Squad, V9. Hit Squad is hilarious. You niggas can't even have guns out there. Saying,
I keep a tool on the dresser.
oh my nigga, you keep a knife under your dresser. Number 7 is Houston, H-Town, Meg, Travis, Don Toliver, Maxo Cream, Rising Stars, Monello, Ken the Man, Sauce Walker, not Walker, D-Baby, not D-Baby, Propane, and Lil, nigga, is that Jeremy? Okay. Who are these niggas, man? I feel old as shit looking at this.
Who are these niggas? What, you know that the fucking Breakfast Club meme?
Who are these
Who
niggas?
are these niggas?
Number 6 is Miami. Most dominant artist right now. We got to put respect on Miami because Steve gonna listen to this.
Yeah, this is a good list actually.
Yeah, this is probably the best one I've heard so far. Rick Ross, City Girls, Kodak Black, Denzel Curry, Ski Master, Slum God, Rising Stars, Trapland, Pat, Mellow Racks.
And no, y'all ain't got my boy on here, Lil TJ.
Oh, Lil Tyler. They don't have Lil Tyler on here. Lil Tyler on here.
What the fuck?
Complex.
What the fuck?
Fuck
Skinny
Complex.
nigga, fat racks, put your on the chain. Boy, he be going crazy.
Nah, actually, I
right.
really do fuck with Lil. I think he did a concert out here. This shit was packed.
I bet it was, bro. Like he's up.
Right.
He's up.
Right. Number 5.
Go ahead.
Memphis, number 5. Dominant artist right now: Glorilla, Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, Key Glock, NLE, Chop, Black Youngster. Rising Stars, Finesse 2 times, Big Scar, Big 30, Duke Deuce, Kenny Mooney, Big Boogie, Gloss Up, Slim Maroney, K Carbon.
Slimeroni.
Oh, Slimeroni.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I fucked that up. I fuck with this Memphis list. I'm not gonna lie, I do fuck with the Memphis list.
I would have took off NLE Chopper and Black Youngster.
Yeah.
And replaced them with a couple others, but
that's me. I haven't heard anything from them in a minute, but like I know,
you know what I'm saying. And
Glow really Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo holding it, and Key Glock holding it down for Memphis right now.
Yeah, and R.I.P. Dolph.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Dolph. Hasn't it been like damn near 2 years already?
Damn near.
Number 4.
Time flies.
Number 4, L.A. Dominant artists right now: Kendrick, Tyler, Creator, Roddy Ricch, Vince Staples, Doja Cat. Rising Stars: Blast, 03 Greedo, G Perico, Jeezy, Rimble, Buddy, ASN Bobster, Savvy Third, R3 the Chill, nigga what, Chili Man, Wally the Sensei, Big Sand, 1900, Baby Stone, Gorillas, Prophet Plug. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that last nigga name, man.
Trey Wayback.
I guess.
I think it is Trey Wayback.
I guess.
6 Lack is just killed. Jesus Christ.
I know, niggas just replacing their B's with the C's now.
Yeah.
It might be a blood.
6 Lack crawl for y'all to fucking regress back into the uterus.
Number 3, Chicago, nigga. Dominant artists right now: Lil Durk, G Herbo, Chief Keef, Paulo G, Kanye West. Okay. Rising Stars: Lil Zay Osama. No, because I'm just like, nigga, Chief Keef and Kanye been in the game 30 years. Chief Keef been out like almost 2 decades. Like a decade, nigga. Lil Durk just had his resurgence a few years ago, and G Herbo and Polo G really the newest niggas on this list.
Yeah, and her been in the game for like 10 plus.
Yeah, her been in the game for a minute. Rising
Yeah.
Stars, Lil Osama, PGF Nook, Lucky, Mellow Bucks, Tay Savage, Cashmere, DCG Brothers, that Muna or Muna?
Muna Aki.
Muna Ike, Corporate, Chief Wook, and Prince Dre.
Jesus Christ. Footwork? Okay.
Number 2, New York.
Get the fuck on. Move the fuck back.
Back the fuck up. I fuck with that song. Most dominant artists right now: Ice Spice, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, Nas. Jay-Z has not dropped an album in 6 years. Nas, ASAP Rocky, 504, and Lil TJ, and A Boogie.
I want to know what's more important than throwing away money in a strip club.
Credit.
Credit.
Rising Stars: Didi,
Complex list.
Didi Osama, Lola Brooks, Chef G, Maya the Don, Kenzo B, Scarlett, Cash Cobain, Chow Lee, Shawnee Bin Laden, K Flock, and Busy Banks. Those are the most I can pronounce as names I've seen.
No Griselda names.
Right, even though Griselda low-key been holding up a whole New York
Holding down
style.
the East Coast. They've been holding down the East Coast. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. And number 1, Atlanta.
Yeah. No T.
Nah,
no
I can't
T
pronounce
in there.
that fucking T. Whoever, if you pronounce the T's in Atlanta, that's how I know you probably from
You
Marietta.
ain't never been.
Oh.
Yeah, you ain't never been. Even folks from Marietta know damn sure they ain't gonna come out to the city and talk about something. Yeah, I love being in Atlanta.
Atlanta. My mom be saying Atlanta. I'm like, Ma, it's Atlanta. She was like, but what about the T? I'm like, you're not supposed to pronounce that T.
It's not. Yeah, black folks didn't get a choice on how it was spelled, but we get a damn sure choice on how it's pronounced.
Most dominant
You get what I'm
artists.
saying?
Most dominant artists right now: Future, Thug, Baby, Lotto, 21 Savage, Quavo, Offset, Gunna, Playboy Cardi, Gucci Mane, Lil Yachty, Jid, Nudie, Rising Stars, Huncho, Troy Lonely, Ken Carson, Kenny Mason, Cali, Sofago. Nigga, what? Bathsheba.
Wait. Oh, BK the Ruler.
That might have been okay. Yeah, BK.
I think it is BK the Ruler.
Baby
That
Drill, Lil Goatee, Baby Tay.
Lil got it.
Oh, got it.
He said goatee. That nigga French.
Lil Goatee. Nigga, I don't know how to pronounce some of these niggas' names. And
Lakia.
All right, yeah, you got that one.
I think so. I like prison rap, bro.
It's funny because when I'm not with my girl, I be listening to podcasts. When I'm with her, I be listening to whatever she want to listen to. So rarely do I actually get to listen to music I want to listen to.
There's like this small ass window of like music you can listen to, and then that small ass window is still filled with shit like, oh, I got to talk about this on the pod.
Right.
Can't listen to this other shit.
like I only got time to listen to Gunna and Thug like before the pod.
Going all out when it's about that bread and butter. Gonna know my dad butter, yeah.
That shit.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that boy we're gonna talk about that boy later. But this list, actual dog shit.
Yeah.
Actual dog shit. Like, not only were the artists dated, some of these niggas don't represent the coast like that.
Right.
Damn, like, go ahead.
Right, because it's like my problem with this list is LA's ranking, right? Because across the country, and I've been arguing with niggas on Instagram about this for the last 2 fucking days. Outside of LA, nobody is listening to the new LA music. Sure, you might go to other places outside of the state, and you might hear old school West Coast, like niggas might be playing like fucking Doggy Style 2001 and like Today Was a Good Day and like Montel Jordan and shit. But ain't nobody playing the new West Coast like.
No. I didn't even know who Blast was until like
the Kendrick's
album.
Yeah. I mean, no. Well, Blast is probably gonna be the biggest artist to blow up out of here. A lot of people are saying
gonna break out.
Yeah, he's gonna break. I mean, because some people are saying Kalen for real, which was he even added to he wasn't even put on this list, and he's one of the bigger names out here, which is kind of crazy. But like, I know niggas be fucking with Blast in 03.
Yeah.
Buddy ain't dropped in.
Buddy,
I don't think.
that's what I was about to say, bro. Buddy's damn near 10 years in.
Right, Buddy has been out here for a while. Like Buddy is not. I wouldn't consider Buddy a rising star.
And then, like, are they separating the Bay from LA, or are they just putting, like, California artists or LA artists now?
These are all LA artists. Let me see.
Because I was like, I don't think all of these folks are from the Bay. I don't think all of these folks are from LA. I think, like, Tyler is from the Bay.
No, Tyler Creator is from LA. Tyler Creator, he grew up in Ladera Heights.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Jeezy, he's from LA. I thought Jeezy was from the Bay. Yeah, everybody
That's what
here
I'm
is
saying,
from.
bro.
Everybody here is from the Bay. It's from LA actually. Everybody here is from LA. But I think LA just adopted such a Bay sound.
Yeah. I was going to say, bro,
Tyler is from LA. Tyler's from LA.
Technically, he moved to Ladera Heights at 17.
Well, where's he from?
Hawthorne.
That's like right next to. That's like 10 minutes.
I don't know.
That nigga. That's like 10 minutes from me. 15
Okay.
maybe if you take streets.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's from.
But y'all do not.
He's from SoCal.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop capping on timelines of getting to places in LA and California, bro. Y'all know that traffic add 20.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So in that case, Hawthorne is 30 minutes away with traffic. But like on a day with no traffic, it's 15 minutes maybe.
Bro, when do those days even exist out there? That's what I want to know.
Maybe a Saturday morning or a late night.
Yeah. Twice a fucking week.
No, okay. For real. And maybe on a Sunday, or like if it's like Memorial Day or some shit where everybody is in Vegas
cooking out, or like yeah. That makes sense.
But nah, so it's just like people like, especially when you talk about LA, like, and there's no new LA artists really adding anything to the overall scope of rap right now. Like no LA artist is going. Like okay, Roddy Ricch, but that nigga had a hit 4 years ago, and it wasn't even like a West Coast sound.
Everything he's dropped since has looked bad.
Right, like that project,
like really bad.
That fucking project he dropped on my birthday 2 years ago.
Feed the Streets 3 or whatever.
Well, no, that was Live Fast, Die Young or something.
Yeah.
Like Live Fast, Die Fast or something. Like that shit was ass.
Horrible.
That shit was a 2-pack of ass, my nigga. And then the Feed the Streets 3, like there might have been one song on there that I actually kind of fucked with. But for the most part it was just like we thought that nigga was gonna be the next big nigga out of LA. And it's funny they didn't even add YG to this list either. When that nigga was low-key holding LA down for a long time. Like
yeah, but he's not like current anymore, really.
I'll put him.
I haven't heard a good YG single in a minute.
Well, I mean, he had what was it?
A minute.
Big Bank. When was that?
Okay.
That was 28. That was 5 years ago. Damn.
You get what I mean?
Go Loco was 4 years ago.
That shit is actually crazy.
Yeah.
As far as being hot right now, YG is not doing it for me.
Yeah.
But I told you this in Instagram too. I was like, bro, Kendrick ain't no LA rapper no more.
Right.
He's past that.
He might do a LA type song. Like I think Rich Spirit was kind of like a LA type song when you just look at the bass line. But he doesn't make like, nigga, you're not gonna fucking crip walk to his music. Like,
nah.
it's that
I didn't know
shit.
he was a super blood like that.
Like, I think
I
he's
did not know he was a super blood.
He's from Compton, so he's probably blood affiliated.
But he's super affiliated with blood. The JoJo Ruski shit.
I didn't see his most recent post.
Even like if you look at his old posts, it's not even like his colors or anything. If you listen to the audio on the videos, he's like, bro, look at me over there, blood. Got him, blood. I'm like, brother, he's super blooded out here.
I don't think he ever banged. Because the nigga been rapping since he was like 16. Like, y'all think he's had
That's
time.
fair.
And Top, and I know Top. Top Dog probably Top was probably like, nah, nigga, you gonna stay.
Top is a super blood too, ain't he?
I don't know what gang Top is in. I just know he used to rob.
Top?
He used to rob spots. He used to be like.
I think Top was a super blood. Isn't like his iconic top hat like red?
I don't know. I thought it was just black because every time I've seen that nigga, he been in black. Like when I saw that nigga at the Laker game next to Kendrick, actually, the nigga was just wearing a TDE sweatshirt and a hat. The nigga had the whole merch store on him. The whole TDE merch store on him.
He probably is the reason they still sell Top Dog merch, bro. That shit. I haven't seen a good Top Dog drop in a minute, merch wise.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a good Top Dog drop since Isaiah Rashad's album. I don't even consider Kendrick's last album really a Top Dog album.
It didn't have any Top Dog features on it.
Nothing.
It didn't have any Top Dog features on it. That shit is actually kind of wild when you think about it, though.
Not even like a schoolboy ad lib. I found that very troubling.
It didn't even have like a SZA, like, vocal inflection.
Nothing.
Like.
to me, Die Hard needed this as a feature.
I think Die Hard would have gone crazy with SZA. I think that shit might have gone like number 2, number 1 on Billboard. If it did have SZA on it.
With the ease.
Because then
SZA and Kendrick.
Because then SZA put out an album 6-7 months later, and her shit was going number 1. So it's like, yeah.
But she went. I hate that they don't talk enough. Like, what's going on over there?
I don't know.
I hate that shit.
So is Georgia Smith signed to PG Lane?
No, but she helped film a teaser back in the beginning. I think they just hired her. But outside of that, bro, let's talk more about this hip hop shit since we're on the topic.
Right.
Not a single song has gone number 1 on Billboard since '93.
That shit is crazy. That shit
Not
is
even
crazy.
Munch. Well, what about Old Town Road? Do we call that a hip hop song?
They're saying that this is the first time since '93 that a hip hop song has not gone number 1 in the year.
Oh,
yeah. No, there definitely been number 1 hip hop songs in the last 30 years.
I was about to say, bro, 30 years. You know what came out in the past 30 years?
Nah, they're just saying that in 2023, this is the first time in 30 years that a hip hop song has not gone like number 1 or album has gone number 1.
That's understandable too, though. Like, honestly, this year hasn't really hit hard for releases for me yet.
Right.
Like, this first half has been kind of dry.
Very dry. I
need a good Schoolboy single. I need Schoolboy to come back with a fucking
Schoolboy need to
vengeance.
Like, I'm waiting for that nigga album.
Yes, bro. All I need to hear is yow. Oh. Yeah. Oh. And I'm like, yeah, hit. Oh.
Nigga, that's gonna be a hit in my fucking car. Faith gonna get fucking tired of me playing Schoolboy. Especially if it's like as hard as Oxymoron started. Remember how that shit started? Gangsta.
Bro, even before that. Hello. Fuck rap. My daddy a gangster.
That shit took me by surprise. I did not expect that shit. That shit was hard as fuck.
But to have your own daughter say, my daddy said, drown, nigga. What? Bruh, yes. The last song that Schoolboy has released has been Clip on a Tray with Alchemist. Mm-hmm. And, like, that shit just felt like a test to make sure he knew how to record. Like, literally.
Honestly, you know what I could use is a full Schoolboy and Alchemist project. I think that would be dope. I think it would be a little too slow-paced, bruh. Because, like, Schoolboy has 2 moods. It would be very slow-paced. It'd be very slow-paced. But it would be, like, brooding and, like,
yes,
dark. Like them niggas would... I feel like... Or maybe even if not, like, a whole project, maybe, like, an EP or some shit.
I would like to see at least half of the album, maybe Alchemist,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the other half just unmistakably like West Coast, L.A., like Hoover Street,
Mm-hmm.
everything, bro. I need it all. Like I need some shit that made me like want to buy a strap. I want some shit that made me want to like
you want some shit that's gonna
tattoo a
make you want to go
teardrop.
over on Hoover Street?
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, I get a teardrop tatted on everything I love. On the dead homies. On the dead homies on phone them. Like evil. And not brooding evil. Like evil enough to where like I just feel like pistol whipping somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like that Redman song. I slapped the fuck out you. you remember seeing that meme? That fucking song, bro? Like it's literally like almost 10 years old now, but it's like literally just like Redman yelling like, "You? I slapped the fuck out you. The other motherfucker right there in the corner slapped the fuck out you." Like I need some shit like that. Like I need that energy. I need that energy back. And we don't have that right now in 2023.
I think the closest thing we have to that right now is Griselda.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
even then, like, their shit is so brooding, it's almost mundanely brooding. Like,
No.
nowadays, people just be making jokes like, nasty ass piano at the grain. Hey,
No,
yo!
for real. Like I be fucking with Griselda, but then some of their stuff I think is just so like, it's just so dark that it's just like boring to listen to, and then it's just
Exactly.
like you just got West Side Gun, boom, 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 like just doing ad libs for fucking like 15 minutes, and then like you can't have a 9-minute song like that. But West Side Gun will put a 9-minute song like that, and it's just like,
Yes.
nigga, no.
And it's one of 12 tracks on the album.
Right, 12 tracks, 50 minutes long, and then like 7 minutes of it is just a like,
Hey, yo!
like
Hey! Do your homework! Go ahead and get the knapsack. We go ahead and run it. They didn't see us coming.
that shit. You
Like,
can't.
damn.
Okay, you can't fucking do that.
That's why
But
I would
fuck
say
with-
I would never. I fuck with Griselda, but like 12 tracks of Schoolboy going, oh, yeah. That shit would make me mad. By
I'm
track
trying to think,
6.
Who else does he work with well?
Top Dog was so good back in the day for hiring so many producers on an album. Like the sound used to be cohesive, but it would be so many people on the tracks.
Well,
Nowadays-
Soundwave would be producing like all the tracks.
I thought he's just mixed and mastered.
Nah, Soundwave he produces.
I didn't know he made beats.
Yeah.
I thought he was just a mixer and a master. That's interesting.
Let's get back to this hip hop song going number one. Why do you think that is?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Bruh, when did Munch come out?
I don't know when it came out, but it started popping around August.
Munch Feeling You came out in 2023. That's interesting. Huh.
I thought Munch came out in August. I thought she blew up in August.
I think they re-released it. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. I think Munch is damn near a SoundCloud song that they re-released like proper. If that makes any
Because
sense.
Ice Spice has not been famous for a year.
No, nobody has any good singles. What the fuck? Rip Me Out the Plastic. That might have the potential to go number one.
It might.
Like
oh,
you had a really,
It has Cardi on it, so you know it's gonna go top 10
yeah,
if it's not already. And
bruh,
then
the way that niggas are bringing Kroger bags to the club.
fam, I did you see my tweet about that? Where I was like, so do y'all walk into the club with the plastic bag? Like,
Of course they do. Of course they do.
or they just handed that shit out and they just put it around their head and rip me out the plastic. Either acting bread. Like, nigga, what?
2, Run, go, rip me out the plastic. I've been wrapped it brand new. Like they be going crazy.
I'm like, this is
But
not,
like,
y'all are fucking idiots. Or
but if this is the height, if this is the height of the year, bringing Kroger bags to the club, if that's the height of our year, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Nah, for real, for real, for real.
Rap is over. Rap is over this year. Rap is canceled this year. J-Rock, just wait till next year. We already rated 5 years. Schoolboy, we already waited 5 years. Go, what's 6? Fuck it.
I know.
Just turn into, yeah, just pull a Frank Ocean and do a Coachella performance for like 2 hours and cancel it. Like, fuck it. We don't care anymore, bro. It's over with. It's over with, bro. Like, shit is getting burnt out, bro. Shit is getting burnt out. That's all I can say about rap.
If I hear another person say my pussy pink, my booty hole brown, I might shoot somebody. I might physically assault somebody if I hear that shit again.
You know, I listened to Pound Town the other day because I had never really heard it. I've just heard people like, you know, I'm in the town, thugging with my round. Like, bro, but I heard her shit. I'm like, she kind of got a good voice for this rap shit.
Yeah, the voice.
It's
The
annoying
voice
as
isn't
fuck,
bad.
but like the voice is there.
Well, I mean, like city girls, their voices are annoying as fuck. Like with female rappers, you can male rappers, we can't have an annoying voice in rap.
It's too many niggas in rap.
Yeah, it's like you can't really have an annoying. And if you do, you can just auto tune the shit. Women, you can have the most annoying fucking voice. I think city girls' voice is fucking atrocious.
I love the way JT talk. JT could lie to me.
I
JT
like how
could whisper in my ear.
JT has a better voice than Carisha.
Yes.
She has
but Carisha is low-key more popular than JT, which I find so interesting.
Well, I mean, like, JT was in jail. And plus, JT, she's done, like, she has her show that Diddy got her.
You mean Carisha, but yeah.
She has we're not gonna sit here and act like Diddy ain't get that fucking show for her. She's on Revolt, nigga. Like, and then she gonna win. She gonna win podcast or like best hip hop media with with Drink Champs. Drink Champs got like 300 episodes.
They do have they are getting close to 400, aren't they?
Like they have a lot of. They've been going for a long time. And if Carisha Please jumps out and we win, we both win, nigga, I'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah. 10 episodes. Versus all of them like 30 minutes.
300.
3+ hour podcast. Like they're not short form content.
Right.
Like Drink Champs, they be doing that shit all night long, bro. They like their livers have to fucking be like done for.
Not for real.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if Noriega like fucking feeds from a tube some days. Like, dog, you can't drink that much humanly. He'd be like, I'm giving you 2 options. Choose one, you take a shot. You choose 2, you take a shot. If you choose neither, you take a shot. And to start, we're going to take a shot, all right? That's the rules.
He might switch some of his stuff out with water. Like, because you got to have
some brown... You gotta have some brown food coloring and some water on standby, bro. There's no way you can drink that much.
For real. But
like damn.
But yeah, like hip hop, no hip hop song. Like honestly, yeah, this year it has been dry. And did you listen to Busta Rhymes' speech at the BET Awards?
I did. I heard it.
Remember, there's something he said in there. He said he's like, I be talking to these streaming companies, and they say, oh, we don't want to promote like this rap, or we don't want to do this and that. I also think a part of it is because I think some aspects of rap they've gotten to a level where the companies that want to support them don't want to support them anymore.
Yeah. The return on investment is too low.
Right. And it's like, fam, if I see a lot of my investment literally dying too.
Yeah.
And still involved in like dumb shit that they were involved in.
RICO cases,
blew up,
murder,
RICO cases and murder. I'm gonna be more hesitant to put my money behind that and to promote that.
I do think Buster is right to say we're fucking up the bag big time.
Yeah.
As a community, like the rap community has fucked up the bag astronomically, bro. They've done it. They've done it. Y'all did it. Thank you. Like fuck.
fam, just like look at the Rico, look at the YSL Rico case. Like these niggas was making a lot of fucking money just
Bro, they
off
were
the
making,
music alone.
bro.
Like
Fuck the music, the performances alone. Like even if you didn't make money, right? The performances, that return on that investment was so high.
Because I think Dean Book, because there was a video that came out a while back where he was saying that they're gonna cancel the hip hop concert, and Dean Book said Thug I think usually charges $350 for a performance, and he was gonna give it to us for $175, and then came down to like $150.
Yeah,
because I'm like, bro, $350 for a Thug, and that's the second time we got him in 4 years.
That's a school price. That's like we're doing a concert at a school. Like this is like a low size venue. Bro, once that seat capacity changed to 60K,
right.
Rip Thug out the plastic, nigga.
But like,
Rip Thug out the plastic.
I really do think I agree with you, and I agree with us too that like, fam, we're fucking up the bag. Like these companies are not gonna keep supporting hip hop the way they've been doing if niggas keep dying and shooting each other and getting involved in RICO cases and shit. Like, and I think on top of that, I think club culture is starting to change too, because clubs is where a lot of music breaks, and I think because you see like there's a big resurgence with like Latin music and like Afrobeats and house too. Like people want to fucking dance, nigga. You can't dance to "I shot your kid, I shot your mom." Like, nigga, like,
I mean, ask Ja Morant.
That nigga dancing in his 25 game suspension.
I'm out of town, through with my Rams. Like, so they're going.
That
crazy.
Nigga said, "Rip the glick out the plastic." I've been acting brand.
Yeah, rip my contract out the plastic, nigga. Rip my career out the plastic. like
fam. Like fam. That nigga
but
got
like,
his...
no. We got a long way to go before we have another like breakout hip hop track. And chances are it's gonna be some shit like Old Town Road again. It's where it's like so far away from rap, but like because the artist is black and it's got like an 808, they're gonna be like rap.
It's gonna be like a combination shit. Because Old Town Road didn't really go big until Billy Ray got on it. So it'll be like,
well, I mean, it was getting there, and it had enough traction to where the debate was going on whether or not this should be called a country song or a rap song, because like rapper is the gun, nigger is the silencer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, rapper, like Doja Cat rapper, Lil Nas X rapper. You know what I mean? And we get what you're saying, like, but that caused us to really look at that a lot differently, I think. When Billy Ray was like, actually, he's not a nigger. This is actually a good country song.
Not for real.
You get what I mean? And that propelled it like to a different level, a whole different audience, everything.
Wasn't it on the country charts and the rap charts at the same time?
It was on both. It made it to both because like the original was still a hip hop track that went #1, and then the Billy Ray Cyrus one, I think they changed the genre on, which is clever as fuck, bro. Lil Nas got to the bag, bro.
I think he put out a tweet a couple years ago. I think he was saying, he was like, "All right, they need to drop some more music because now this Old Town Road money starting to dry up."
Yeah, and like I know he be joking, but like that's some dead ass truth. That money definitely slowed up, bro. I don't know. When's the last time I heard about somebody having some horses in the back?
I know. I think it lasted for about a year or two.
Yeah,
and then he actually went to drop music.
And then he did drop, and I mean, if you're a fan of that, I guess you're a fan of that. But like, I've never been a fan of Lil Nas's like actual raps.
There was a couple songs where I was like, okay, I kind of fuck with this, but again, I never gravitated towards his music.
Yeah, I'll even say the one with Jack Harlow that I told you long ago.
Oh, the one that Kanye produced.
Yeah,
Kanye.
I get what they waiting for. Yeah, Kanye would like this. Take that high hat out
and switch the melody a little bit, and add a couple 808s here, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all
He was
that
like,
nigga did.
make the synth horns.
I doubt that nigga sat there and with FL and made the horn.
Boom, 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 boom. Bro, he sucks at drums.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
He admitted to
that
that.
was actually a complex song. But like, he's got a couple of hits. But as far as this year, no, ain't nobody dropping nothing like significant. But Old Town Road came out at a time where like nothing significant hip hop had dropped.
Well, Old Town Road, when did that come out? 2019.
Yeah.
That was what else came out in 2019? Did Drake drop in 2019?
I'm telling you, nobody had anything as big as that, bro. I'm telling you, during that year.
I'm really trying to think who dropped in 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think very many people dropped in 2019.
I think we talked about this before.
But I remember, I think it was 2018. That's when we got a lot of music. 2017 and 2018.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when like
So-
the streaming numbers for rap was like ridiculously high or some shit.
Yeah. Num Num Juice came out that year. Clout came out that year. Ballin' by Mustard. Cash Shit.
Putting the 4Gs on my G. That shit.
My Type came out that year. The Baby was big during this time, bro. If The Baby was big during this time,
Yeah.
we already know what this is. Baby by Lil Baby.
Because and Lil
Go ahead.
Baby was big. Lil Baby, he dropped My Turn in 2020, but he dropped harder than ever. I think in 2019.
Yeah. This wasn't it, bro. This was not a 2019 was not a year for hip hop.
Yeah,
It was not a year. So
do you think Drake has Drake might go number one
no,
with this new album?
I don't think he's
dropping
going number one.
for All the Dogs.
The stands are going to come out of nowhere and give him crazy ass streaming numbers, but he won't go number one.
The phone farms, the streaming farms.
The streaming farms, and then like, I was going to say something really offensive to a group of people that we know. Them motherfuckers too. Like, they're gonna come out the woodworks, bro.
That shit.
I know some people that's gonna write a 10-page review on that shit. On God, on everything I love. I know somebody who probably got the book. How do you feel about that too?
The book?
Like, bruh, did you see where DJ Khaled was reading through it?
No, I did not.
Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my God, bro. He was like, it's a book. It's a sentence. Bruh, it's certain pages in that damn book that are like 2 words.
So it's like a
Like,
poetry
hello
book
again.
or some shit? Like
You didn't know Drake has a poetry book?
Oh, I heard about the book coming out, but is it a poetry book?
It's a poetry book. It's a poetry book, and then the album is like complimentary to it. But he's like on his like Rupi Kaur or whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I gave you enough love, but it wasn't enough.
I'm so sick of this nigga, man.
Don't you?
If that nigga just don't go get married or some shit and
Yeah, like, bro, you're choosing this single life, bro. A lot of folks will give up their life for Drake. If you could,
right.
If he could get SZA back.
When did he ever have SZA?
He dated SZA when she was 17.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. When they were talking about how she was underage and shit. Yeah. SZA ain't dealing with fucking Drake. If SZA go back to Drake, I'm unfollowing SZA. I'm bookmarking everything SZA I got, nigga.
Unbookmark is sick. You got a collection of things you look back on like, boy, like
If SZA
dog,
go back with Drake, nigga.
BBL SZA and Poetry Drake together is like actually criminal.
That is a great album waiting to happen from one of them. It's a great album because they gonna break up. That's not sustainable, nigga. That's not sustainable.
Bruh,
We gonna get a great album from one of them.
toxicity? Do you know how much toxicity would ooze out of those albums?
Like,
we would get the Drake back. Yeah.
Yeah.
right before a crazy
Right.
ass set of bars.
It got
Yeah.
the fucking underwater. Yeah. Like
And I would be so hyped. Yeah. I thought I told you that I loved you when you had that BBL, but we was never here for sale. Hey. Now I'm back in hell. Go ahead and sipping on some champagne that mow it well.
he actually go back
Then
to
I
the
do
rapping
it
about
well.
shit. I saw some TikTok. They were like, they were talking about the middle of the ocean verse, and I thought Drake snapped, but when you look at it, it's like, what the fuck was this nigga even rapping about? Like he was just coming up with just bars that didn't make sense. The vibe, the below, like nigga, what?
Lil Wayne single-handedly created a style of recording rap that he taught other people that didn't translate. like Nicki Minaj was like, I remember going into the studio with Wade for the first time, and I used to write, so it take me a couple hours. I'd sit and I'd write with the pen. Lil Wayne goes, man, you gotta come into the studio loaded, clips, ammo, bullets. What are we writing for? Weezy. You're right. That shit. Like, so taught Nicki how to freestyle, taught Drake how to freestyle, and the rest of YMCMB how to freestyle their verses. Like, I got her, nigga, grocery bag. And like half of YMCMB's roster fell off after that year.
Nah, for real.
After that year.
Wait, who was on YMCMB's roster? I think Tyga is I know, because Tyga was on it. I know Tyga was on it. So, the fact Tyga still having popularity in 2023 is actually kind of crazy. Because you would have thought that nigga would have fallen off a few times, but every time you think he fell off, he come back with something.
He finds a new single, bro. He finds a new gimmick every time, bro.
Tyga is like, you know how like you talking about like some actors and it's like, oh, they always gonna keep a job, like they say Keke Palmer always gonna keep a job. Tyga always gonna keep a hit with him.
Yeah, Tyga is like the Kenny of the rap industry. Like that nigga cannot die, bro. He cannot die. Like, didn't you just die last era?
Like, fail. This nigga Tyga.
Like, I got a whole collab album dropping with Chris Brown.
Right.
Worst choice, best numbers. Worst choice, best numbers. But that album went like super platinum. that album went super platinum.
41 million Instagram followers.
Yes, I'm telling you, bro. If he drops something,
all these Tyga fans coming from? Now don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do fuck with a good amount of Tyga's music. Well, some of it, so not a good amount, but I fuck with some of it, nigga. You throwing Rack City around me, nigga.
Yeah.
Rack City.
What was that one? Was he on that? Shit, I would. Nah, that was Big Sean. To me, Big Sean is a deep voice Tyga that just happened to sign a good kid. I mean, good music. Like real Tyga. Shit.
That is hilarious. Yeah. A deep voice Tyga.
Rack City and Ass are the same song.
That shit is funny. It's funny because I think they came out the same year.
Yes.
They were both a part of that like new club music. When did Ass come out?
Bruh. Right on that ass.
I'm on Wikipedia looking up the 2011. Released 2011, and Rack City
is
came
definitely
out
a 2011 song.
Either 2011 or 2012. Let me see.
2012.
Did you see where he performed at the BET Awards?
No.
He performed.
Jesus.
They keep having to bleep that shit out. Did you see where they performed Finito though?
Yes. After his 10-year ban.
Fam.
Bruh.
That nigga Tyler Perry got in that motherfucker and said, hey, we lifted all these bands and let fucking
you know what's so crazy though? I don't even think that was Tyler Perry's decision. I think Viacom knew that like we don't have a host. We don't have a script.
Mm-hmm.
We damn sure gonna have Chief Keef up in this bit. Like somebody somewhere. Like I think I think Chief Keef was so irrelevant to rap for a long enough time to where somebody could be like, hey, you know rap turning 50 this year.
We should have Chief Keef.
Yeah, somebody was like, invite Chief Keef. Like, in the back of the fucking meeting, and like... And everybody that's, like, probably an exec right now probably wasn't even in conversation to ban Chief Keef, if you know what I mean. Like, they've changed so many, like, CEOs and shit.
Right. Rack City came out 2011. Rack City came out 2011. Jesus. It came out, like, 2 months after Ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, what that nigga Soldier say? He stole my flow, beat for beat, bar for bar.
I never thought of it like that. Like Rack City and Ass are kind of the same song. Like, calling Big Shot a deep voice Tyga is hilarious.
Is it wrong? Big Sean comes out with a single like every 5 years that like brings him back to like.
And Tyga comes out with a single every 5 years.
Like, bro, they're the exact same person, bro. Like, one of them is just like cooler because they got Jhené Aiko. Like, yeah, one of y'all was calling the Burberry button down and like calm down. You get what I'm saying?
Like, you over here talking about Dr. Sebi treatments and shit now. Like,
yeah, yeah. I went ahead and got me a. Like, they rap the same to me. But like, this goes back to Drake and his double album. Mm-hmm. That style of like learning how to just freestyle random bars on a track. Like, bro, you're 40.
You're 40.
Like, let's slow down.
Nigga, write. Like, fam, it's time for you to start writing, fam. Like, you need to write, nigga. Like, Drake, the reason we be hitting on you is because we've seen your progression since you was like in your early 20s and you like in your mid 30s, yes. Almost 40. And we've seen no progression in what you talk about. Like, you went from talking about
his
love.
Taste in women is exactly the same.
It's still the fucking same. In fact, I think it's regrets because even if you look at like the women who was in like the started from the bottom, like I remember that girl, she was fine as fuck, and then the girl that you got knocked up, like nigga, that's two different hoes. Like
he went from like, bruh. This is why you can't let certain niggas have money. Like, this is why you can't let certain niggas have money. Because real shit, Drake used to be the type of nigga that be like, I'm on the way to get this money, so I come back home to you, baby. Back in Atlanta, know the streets, we know we going crazy. Now it's like, yeah. Went out and got me a shawty at the section. She wanted some hookah, and I know I was giving her blessings. Like, like shit like that. Like,
and it's like,
went ahead and got the new Tesla. Yeah, I'm testing. Like, fuck.
It is funny too because it's like Drake. Like, never in your career did you ever talk about being a street nigga or doing street nigga shit. Like, but now you talking about you got ops and guns and shooters on standby, nigga. Like,
bro, he really beat the XXXTentacion allegations.
He did.
Like, I can go hard as fuck now.
Shit. like for real. We've seen no progression in your journey as an artist. Sure, I think the sound has changed a little bit. He doesn't do that Toronto shit. He doesn't really do Toronto type music anymore. It's just kind of like whatever's popular. But like
he just follows the trends.
Yeah, he went from being a trendsetter to a trend follower.
Yeah, and like, bro, you're 40. You're 40. Hot take. I think we're finally like, this is the real Dark Knight feeling right now. Mm-hmm. Like, this is like, die and be a hero or like live long enough, bro.
Because like, he's damn near the villain at this point.
Him and a lot of his era of rappers. Like, J. Cole's audio hug on Summer Walker's album. I said, damn, I'm one of the biggest J. Cole fans that exist. And I'm like, do I even want to keep listening to this nigga? Like, genuinely. Mm-hmm. And then I sit there and I'm thinking about Kendrick and I'm like, Kendrick might have 2 more solid albums. Two,
Yeah,
two,
I think
two.
Kendrick. I hope Kendrick goes in his "I want to have fun" era. Like,
Nah, that hillbillies.
I hope
That twat.
I hope Keem
What is
instilled a little
that twat?
instilled a little bit more youth in that youth in Kendrick to
He
give him
feels a
like,
lot younger recently.
yeah, yeah,
I will say that, like, ever since he got all that shit off his chest in Mr. Morale, it's like, you really have been going to therapy, nigga. You happy.
like I'm just trying to figure out where do you go from there though? Like, where do you go after Mr. Morale?
You have 2 albums left, bro. 2 albums.
It's
I,
like because you've basically given us this
exactly.
journey since Good Kid, damn near Section 80, overly
Yes.
dedicated to now,
Yeah.
and it's like we've seen you like progress to a immaculate artist. Like,
The highest honors you can get as an artist. The nigga has a Pulitzer.
right,
Like, it'll never be done again.
right.
Not to that level. Not to that level of, like, going from, bitch, I'm in the club, to getting a
That shit was
Pulitzer.
so funny. But honestly, if he had put that shit out with that shit would have been hot. That shit would have gone to the streets. Bitch, I'm in the club with the homies. It's like
It's with the homie.
with the homies.
Bruh, I just recently saw The Big Steppers on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, number one, why the fuck does Kendrick Lamar say the word Amazon like that?
I didn't see it. I didn't watch it.
Bruh, it's just a random part in, like, there are random parts of the concert. And you know he's recording for prom. Like, where he's just like, Paris, Amazon. And he says it just like, Amazon. Like, what the fuck? Uzi. Like, bruh, the nigga was yelling out such random shit during that show. Like, he was like, bruh, if this was my last concert that they record for me, I'm getting all my shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Uzi. Fucking Enoch. Amazon. Paris. Like, bruh. Oh, man. I really, really, really want him to do ADHD live one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more time for my fucking soul. Like, I need to, fuck that. Hate doobies to the face. Fuck that. Or, let Baby Keem do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I would like to see Baby Keem try to perform a Kendrick song.
That would be interesting. I think he could put a good spin on some Kendrick songs.
I really do think he would fuck it up live. Like, I think he would go crazy. I think niggas would go dummy to hear Baby Keem do ADHD. Invented she wanted sweet. 10 other TSOs. 10 other knows in me. Looking at it, funny pain, and I want to say kindness to me. And I got 10 and I wanted to say, no, wanted to credit street. I'm King. Hakeem. Like, I'm him.
That
Like,
shit, man.
Bro, 2 albums. 2 albums for Kendrick. I give 2 albums for Cole. And I'm not going to listen to one of them. I know I'm not going to listen to one of them. I don't even know which one it is, but one of them is really going to flop bad. Big Sean is already at the end of his career.
Pretty much.
Do you consider it? It's so funny. For some artists, getting an Alchemist feature is like the beginning of your career, but for some, it's like the end.
I think right now, I mean,
Bruh, Earl Sweatshirt, for instance, technically could release another 5 albums. Is he going to release 5 albums?
probably
No.
not. Probably not.
No.
What was his last album? What, last year?
Sick was in 2021.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
21, it must have been in 2021 because I listened to it last year. I remember that like January last year.
Let me make sure I'm not tripping.
Let me see.
I'm looking at it right now. Sick Earl. Sick came out in 2022, beginning. You're right.
Yeah.
But still, it's like a year old.
Mm-hmm.
A year and a half now. And it's like, bro, the most he's done since then is an Alchemist feature. You have Big Sean, who has not had a good album in God knows. And you know what he does now? Alchemist features.
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q has not dropped in 6 years. Alchemist feature. The list goes. Vince Staples damn near has not had a good album since Ramona Park Broke My Heart, and that was how old?
That was last year.
Jesus fuck.
Ramona Park Broke My Heart. That was a good album.
I still haven't heard it.
It was a good album.
I'm not the biggest Vince Staples fan.
Neither am I. But I did like the album. Yeah.
I gotta go back on that one. For sure, gotta go back on that one.
But nah, man, that shit.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see what these. I'm not gonna say I'm interested in the Drake album because I mean it's gonna.
I'm interested. I'm curious.
It just better not have no fucking dogs on the cover. Like if it literally has like some puppies on the cover, I'm gonna be pissed.
But it's gonna be it's gonna be Drake. It's gonna be a glass of champagne in the middle of the fucking. It's gonna be a glass of fucking Moet with a bottle right next to it, and like a bunch of unread text on the cell phone talking about some. When are you gonna pick up
that shit
for the dogs? Like that sounds like some accurate shit.
So is this? I wonder if this is supposed to be the fourth part to the album because it was what Certified. It was like Certified Lover Boy.
Honestly,
Certified Lover Boy. Honestly, Nevermind. Her Loss. And then it's for all the dogs. Like,
For All the Dogs is damn near like the epilogue.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that though.
I remember when he came out and said it was supposed to be a trilogy, and everybody was like, "Nigga, we didn't even think it was a trilogy. Like we didn't think that."
Honestly, Nevermind does not fit the tone of CLB or Her Loss at all.
Not at all. And I still think Her Loss.
And I like Honestly Nevermind.
You like it?
Honestly, it reminds me of why I enjoyed Drake in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like having good Drake is a good sing-along artist. Like Drake make music that you can sing along to. Yeah. He don't sound the best. You ain't gotta sound the best. He's falling back on me. Nigga. Drake make everybody think they can use auto-tune. That is Drake's imprint on rap.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna go and re-listen to it because people were saying that it got too much hate when it first came out. And even when I first listened to it, I didn't think it was as bad as people were saying. But I was like, "Fair, this nigga just really can't sing."
He's just really that corny though. Like I think when people really start to click, they're like, "That's a corny nigga." Like he's not gonna uncorny. He's not gonna uncorny.
Right.
He's been corny since like he did duck lips on photo shoots with YMCMB back in the day. Like, bro, he's corny, bro.
Nah, for real.
Like, damn. I do not expect a cat to bark. Like, damn. He give you one tough album. He gave you If You're Reading This Is Too Late, his toughest album.
That might be it's not my favorite Drake album, but it's up there.
It is your favorite Drake album. Every time, Honestly Nevermind. I mean, If You're Reading This comes up, you're like,
actually,
bro.
it is. Like, when you go from fucking Legend to what's that shit? What's the one? The Gunshot Moves Forward. You request this, so we round. That one. Energy.
Shout out to Quentin.
That shit might actually be my favorite Drake project. I'm not even gonna lie.
Shout out to Quentin for real. Running through the six with my woes.
That project made me like Drake.
Baby, you know how it goes. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. Pray the real live forever mine.
And his singing was actually pretty good on it too, because he wasn't trying to hit no runs or nothing. It was just harmonies.
Bruh, that motherfucker's magic with that auto-tune. Say what you want about anything about Drake's career. That auto-tune in Drake is unmatched, bro. Even when he try to like fake sing. Even when he be doing the fake singing, bro. And doing all the fake runs. It's kind of like...
Noah 40 might go down as one of the greatest engineers of all time just for what he was doing for Drake.
Bruh, that nigga he put crack cocaine in that mix, bro. Like pure cocaine straight from Colombia. It's ungodly what he would do with them, bruh. And not only did he mix the vocals so well, Drake single-handedly made like the underwater sound big again.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
niggas put that high pass filter on real quick now, boy.
Fam, every fucking beat for like 3 years had a high pass filter on it. Like every nigga put high pass filters on everything for like 7 years.
And it was like, and the Drake formula is this: normal beat, hook, normal beat. Halfway through that 16, put that high pass filter on.
Yeah.
Add a bridge. Like, you listen to that song, bro, and at first, like, when nothing was the same came out, and Noah really stepped into his bag of like giving Drake 2 beats or more per track, and that high pass filter, bro, bruh. That was like Steph Curry with the fadeaway 3, bro. It just changed the NBA, bro. It was like, bro, everybody just started backing up 15 feet from the fucking line and shit.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
For real.
Like, that was the shit that made, like... So my thought, Steph Curry, Drake, same person. Same person, just different industries. Different industries. Like,
I'll say that. I'll say that. Yeah.
They're both, like, overly underrated game changers, if that makes sense. Like, they're underrated in the sense of, like, we'll look back in 10 years and be like, yeah, the influence is felt.
Well,
right?
I mean, with Steph Curry, at least, we've seen the influence already, because it has, the whole NBA has turned into, like, a 3-point fest. Like, whoever
super
can shoot
team
the
3-point fest.
Like, super teams and fucking 3. I would say I'll give LeBron more of the super teams, because Golden State was still, they built Golden State up. They still built Golden State up.
Having to make super teams to deal with somebody like Steph Curry is wild.
Yeah. And then they made super teams to deal with LeBron too.
Yeah. Like, bro, the moment that KD went to Golden State, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that shit.
Jeez. These niggas is not coming to play no more. Like,
these niggas that Steph, they had Steph, Draymond. I think they signed Iguodala, and KD,
and then
and Klay Thompson. Yeah,
right.
Them niggas, they was bound to win, go back to back.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Nobody was seeing that team.
Nobody was seeing that shit.
Like,
we're not even a sports.
And that's how I feel about. That's how I feel about Drake, bro. Like, we gonna look back and be like, bro, niggas damn near made anti-Drake clones. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna look back on that shit and be like, man,
the anti-Drake clone.
Yeah, like the Drake clones, the anti-Drake clones, bruh. Even like the Drake cadence, and she runs and then running the man. She want to talk, but there used to be an old Drake cadence that like you would hear all through Take Care, all through Nothing Was the Same, and like, bruh, people still that flow. And I'm like, damn, is he underrated? But like, he's so corny that's like, dog, you're overrated as fuck, bro. Like, you milk this too much.
I think if we had seen the progression we saw that we wanted to see out of Drake throughout his career, I don't think we would have been saying he's overrated. If we had still see him be the trendsetter that he was, I don't think we would have called him overrated.
And even like, it's hard to explain, but Drake might be him. Drake might be him for rap. Like, I think we will probably look back and be like, he might have been the best to do this shit. He wasn't the most original. But he might have been the best to come into the game and like consistently drop for so many years, bro. And he beat so many beefs, like long term. He beat so many beefs, bro. But I only use that as a segue into this next one because this shit is burning at my fucking chest.
Wait, do you want to talk about this, or do you want to talk about Thug and Gunna first?
Okay, yeah, I can finesse that one too though, because like Drake might be on his fall off era, but Thug, goddamn, they might as well just keep Thug.
Wait, I saw so many tweets saying that. Like, nah, y'all niggas keep he did that shit. This album. Oh man,
Like,
what song am I on that album actually?
Bro, I ain't made it past the third track. I heard the one with Future and I've actually heard the whole album. I'm lying.
I thought the first track was good.
I hated that first track.
I thought it was
bad.
good.
But the fake ass Drake, like you can tell that Thug had a throwaway. Called Drake, was like, "We about to drop an album. I'm over here pushing Peter." Whoever let that whole conversation go on this album. I'm a Peter pusher in prison.
Oh, I didn't.
What kind of fucking Peter are you pushing?
I wasn't listening that well to the words.
Bruh.
I'm a Peter pusher.
It wasn't even like the lyrics, bruh. It was the phone conversation, the collect call with Drake and Thug. He was like, "How you feeling, man? How you feeling?" You know, Drake, "How you feeling, Brody? How are you?"
I did hear that. I did remember him saying, "How are you, my brother?" Like, and he said it just like that.
Yeah, like he talking about something. Yeah, I'm pushing Peter. I'm the biggest Peter pusher. Brother, you're in prison.
Watch Peter go.
You do not need to be pushing P in prison.
What is Pete? What is the Peter?
I don't know. Like, regardless of what it is, it just does not sound good. Like, damn. And then, like, the album feels like throwaways that, like, label execs went to other artists and were like, add a verse, add a 16 to this, add a hook. Like, because all of them ended up saying something about back to business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, no, bruh. This whack-ass album, bruh. Y'all might as well have just named it something else.
Yeah, I
like,
wasn't...
You could have even done a Thug live from collections or call it, like, collect call and just let it be throwaways. And that would have been decent. But no, you wanted to make an album. You saw Gunna over there is making hits. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. This Gunna album hood platinum right now. This Gunna album is hood platinum. He's beating the rat allegations with this album. This album, bro, he's beating it. He's beating the allegations easy. And it was at the point where niggas were quietly enjoying this album, but that Thug album let niggas like actually be out loud and be like, bro, the Gunna album was actually bad.
No, I will say, I'm gonna give the Gunna album another listen. I liked it when I first heard it. I did think the beats could have been better. I think they could have been a little bit more special, especially if like Weezy had done them or if he had Metro. But overall, as a project, it is a better project than Thug's. Way better.
You know what
project.
I say though? I think that album did exactly what it needed to do. I think it proved that like not only Gunna is like good, but he's good without the theatrics. Like he's good without a Weezy on it and a Metro. Like to have an album that good and solid, no features, bruh, just straight 16s and hooks.
Yeah, that nigga was rapping like his fucking life depended on it.
Bruh, you can tell he put the lean down. You could tell he put that lean down, bruh. And not like in a Gucci way, like, and Drake just put me, I might pull it up out to Canada and give me one of them what your colors and boosted up my stamina. Like, not like a lame ass Gucci, like, no. Bruh, he came in there, bruh. Had he had a better beat drop on that Back at It, he would have had a platinum album. That beat drop. Maybe the beat drop missing out of Back at It slowed down the pace of the whole album.
I'm a re-listen it. I'm a re-listen and get back to you.
Yeah, because like, bro, every time I hear it, I'm Back at It. Stuck with the shit and starting to hit like it's cracking it. He going crazy. And every time you think the beat's about to drop, it's like 808 hi-hat. Like, boom. There's no drums. Other than that, just boom.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I think there could have been, there, yeah. I was saying the same thing because I was like, fam, where's the drum? The drums will go crazy on this shit. And it just would not fucking drop.
It just did not drop. Somebody put it on TikTok and just added some drums. And I was like, bro, this shit sounds so good, bro. Why did he not? I don't even think that's a Weezy thing. That's just like a, damn it, Gunna. Like, you need drums. You good, but you're not that good. You good, but you're not that good.
Like, nigga, you're not Griselda, nigga. We need you with drums.
Yeah, bro, you in the A, bro. We live for the 808 hi-hat snare combo. We need all three.
Right.
We need all three, bro. You can't. That's teasing. This album felt like a giant ass tease. That's what I will say about it.
If Gunna does have more music coming out, I'm excited to hear what it's gonna sound like.
He needs to get a hell of a team of producers though, and a hell of a new engineer. Like whoever executive produced this album, he needs to be fired immediately.
Let me look at.
I don't even exactly like, but whoever did this, like, bro, you know damn well he had better beats to choose from. Watch Jeffrey get a fucking executive producer credit.
It doesn't have an executive producer. It just has a bunch of producers.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're lying. I didn't even know you could do an album without an executive producer.
Turbo was on this. Turbo was on it. Lawrence Dobson.
That's crazy.
Q Beats.
Huh.
And watch, they probably produce the tracks that we fuck with the most, honestly. Because those are solid producers, very solid producers.
Yeah. Okay, so Turbo did Back at It. I'm mad as fuck. Where's the drums? Turbo did I Don't Know No More. I love that. Payback was hitting too. Cash Shit hit. Whoever Flo is, he was going crazy on them beats. Fuck You Mean was one of my favorites.
Cash Shit and Fuck You Mean. Cool.
Yeah.
I like Bread and Butter
Turbo
too.
was all through this album.
Turbo.
Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's the problem. He didn't have anybody executive produce it. Simple solution.
Yeah.
Get an executive producer, somebody that can look at this album and be like, it's missing this. Damn.
Not for real.
Like, bro, you got 4 producers on every track, bro. You got to have an executive producer. You have to.
Can we talk about that real quick? Why do producers be like, why nigga, all y'all have FL? It really should only take maybe 2 niggas to make some of these beats.
Bruh. But some of these folks be stingy though, right? They be like, I got this plugin that they found online 10 years ago. No name, no credit to the plugin. But they like, bruh, it's my secret sauce. I don't make no beats without it, bruh. And if you use my sound, put my credit on it.
Fam, over a plugin anybody can fucking buy.
Over a fucking plugin, bro.
But you know what? I did hear, right? Because when I would hang out with this music manager, we was talking, and he was saying how the producer that he manages, the guy that made the drum kit that the producer used wanted a producer credit on the song. I'm like, nigga, you made the drum kit.
You didn't even know how to layer those drums. You know what I'm saying?
Like you made the drum pack that you buy for $30 on Splice, nigga. Like,
and that's a one-time purchase
credit, right? And you want a producer credit, bro. I'm like, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because a lot of these folks are like that, though.
Because a lot of these producers be using the same sounds.
But you could never tell me a Cam Griffin beat. Who the fuck is that?
I really feel like the only the biggest reason why a lot of producers have producer tags is because without it, their beats would be indistinguishable from other beats.
Well, shit, they're indistinguishable from a lot of human beings, bro. Let's be very clear. Like, damn, like y'all kill me, boy. Does Gunna not have a fucking a Wikipedia page?
No, he has a. Damn, is hating that real? That nigga, they took that nigga Wikipedia page. Wait, okay. No, he has one. He has one.
His name is Sergio?
You didn't know that? Sergio Kitchens? That nigga could
Sergio Giovanni. Bro, that boy Italian as hell. Sergio Giovanni? Of course he's got mob ties. Of course he has mob ties.
That nigga only 30. He only a few years older than us, actually.
Yeah. Gunna went to high school with some people I knew.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Tri-Cities,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not mistaken. Gunna the one, but Gunna back in the day, you remember Walter, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Walter was like, Gunna gonna be the best rapper in Atlanta, bro. 10 years, bro. Watch. I was like, bro, cap.
I wouldn't be surprised if he took that, but he still has Future. He has to.
He can beat Future in a track, bro.
You think he can beat Future?
I'll put it like this.
Future is like the boss level nigga. Like
Gunna could make March Madness. Future could not make this album. No features? No.
no features. I don't think Future can do that. How many features were on DS2?
Ooh, that's a good ass question. That is a good ass question.
Because I know Drake was on. Drake was one feature.
Let's see.
Dirty Sprite 2, not. Yeah, Dirty Sprite 2 was only one feature, and that was Drake.
Fuck.
On Where You At.
Fuck.
Like,
Damn.
Future could do it. Thinking Dirty Sprite, one of my favorite albums. Dirty Sprite 2, one of my favorite fucking albums. And honestly, Where You At, it's a cool song.
You do need that Drake feature. You need that Drake feature on that though.
Okay, yeah.
Like even
yeah.
Gunna couldn't do that without that Drake feature. Where your ass is at when we recording in the bathroom? Where your ass is at? I take attendance like a classroom.
That was my favorite.
I ain't got no
Drake,
choice.
actually. That 2015
actually, yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, that was a fun era.
2015
That was a fun
Drake.
era for Drake.
Because you got. If you're reading this is too late, then he beats Meek Mill, drops back to back.
Back to back. Fucking
And
rap
shout out to
history.
my boss, bitches, wife, and niggas.
Oh,
Like,
with the fucking Rick Ross in the background. Oh, like
that shit. And then he dropped this shit, and then he dropped. What else did he drop? Did he drop 56 Nights in 2015?
Or was it Purple Rain?
Purple Rain was 2016 because Purple Rain was after we graduated. He
Yeah,
dropped Purple Rain like after the BET Awards that year, I think.
Bro, they did such a good job, bro.
Yeah. So Future, I mean,
Damn.
I give Gunna
Yeah.
a couple more years, and we'll see how his progression as artist goes.
Yeah.
Because
He gotta get more features. I know I just was talking about all this, don't do features, this and the other. You gotta get, I need to see more featuring Gunnas. Like on other people's tracks. Maybe if not, Gunna featuring somebody, but like I need featuring Gunna on some tracks.
I think if it comes out, I think if Thug comes out and supports him, and then people start fucking with him again,
They can't even be associated with each other anymore. Like, this is why I also put this down. Like, Gunna should just leave. Gunna should just leave YSL.
I think he should leave too.
Hot take. I think this album showed, like, bro, we'll support you. We'll support it.
I think he needs to leave. I think he needs to leave because I think this whole Rico shit. I think it's tainted YSL so much that they're not going to be the same.
They'll never recover from this.
They're not.
They'll never recover from this. I think Thug is going to jail. I think Thug is going to prison.
Yeah.
And like, I get that the defendants are trying to use like the idea of statute of limitations, but there is no statute of limitations on murder.
Right.
Like none whatsoever.
Like shit. I think they should disband YSL. 300 or some other label. They just need to sign Gunna because obviously
I think Gunna needs to stay independent. Hot take.
I
think Gunna should go independent. I think he needs to leave Atlanta. I know these are all the hottest takes that I can give you. But like, if it were me, I'd tell the nigga leave. Look. It's not gonna work for you over here no more, big dog.
It's not.
It's not gonna work for you in YSL. You never get love in your hometown anyways. But now you're labeled as a rat in your hometown. Move to LA, bro. Move to Calabasas. Like, ASAP. ASAP. Move to Calabasas ASAP.
I could really see Gunna having a good pop career.
He's versatile, bro. Like when I
can
heard
see him
this
having a
album,
pretty
I was
good
like,
pop career.
yeah, he would have a good pop-ish, like pop has changed so much. Like pop is hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
He's
doing
at a
more
good time
pop
right now.
type hip hop records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he could really make something for like the Hookah Warriors.
The Hookah Warriors.
Bro, I didn't know that like women call themselves like hookah hotties. Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. 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 I finally started talking to somebody that's like deep within this hookah culture. And you know, I'm on my one-man war against like the hookah warriors anyways. So I'm like, wait. Because like they just said it so calmly. They were like, yeah, I'm a hookah hottie. A who? A who?
That's fucking hilarious.
And when I tell you who it is, bro, you're gonna fucking fall out, bro. Fuck it, we have to.
We got the name. We got the name bleep.
We got the bleeper. Yeah. If I had the button, bro, I would ding.
That shit.
But like, is a hookah hottie.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Bro, do you know she was going to Bakari's around the same time as us? And has been on hookah since?
Around the same time.
Yes. Like, nigga, sophomore year, our year, was when she started going to Bakari's. And that's probably when we went to Bakari's the least.
Yeah, well, because we took.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Bro, I also said that I'm the put on man, right? I feel like I put niggas on to shit.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I like putting niggas on. That's my thing. But no, I'm not the put on man. I don't be putting nobody on. Bro, nigga, I put a lot of niggas on to a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. And I stand on that firmly. I stand on that shit, bro. I remember shit. Bro. Nigga, we put niggas on, bro. Paul Masson.
Wait, have you seen the tweets about Paul Masson lately?
Yes.
It was like what was the liquor that you used to like the cheap liquor that you used to like that now you can't stand, and a lot of people are saying peach Masson.
Bro, that peach Masson is horrible, bro. That and the E&J, bro. That Erkin jerk is unmatched.
Weren't they the same?
They are the exact same liquor.
They're the exact same liquor. It's just a different bottle, different brand.
I think they're bottled by the same fucking people too. I think they just put a different label on that shit.
Like, I always like the mango Masson with the Arnold Palmer. Man, that shit used to be good actually. That shit actually.
Bro, you remember when I used to bring the mango nectar, the sparkling water, the lemonade.
Yes.
And the fucking mango Masson.
Did we have that before Juve that one year?
Juve, Homecoming, nigga.
Wait,
nigga, I can name like five separate events.
Remember Juve freshman year, and we was driving to go get more liquor actually, and then there was some girls that was on top of the car throwing ass, and we jumped out.
You remember when I tried to
moving?
ghost ride the whip that day? Damn near bust my ass. I forgot all about that, bro. I was like, bro, this shit is a lot faster than what niggas give you credit for. Like,
nah, for real. Like, that shit,
bro, that shit used to be so funty, bro.
Good times, good times.
Yes, bro. But I really think Gunna should leave YSL, bro. All that to say, like, bro, you got to go. You got to leave the city.
Yeah.
You got to leave YSL, bro. Go independent. Damn near go pop. I did say that one time. I did, like, bro, damn near go pop, bro. Yeah. Like, you would do well making the same quality of music as Lil Nas X.
I think he might.
You get what I mean?
Niggas might still want a little bit more street shit, but I think he's versatile enough to give us maybe a few street records, some Lil Nas X shit, some pop shit, and then some
I
like more introspective shit.
when I see Gunna in an ABC sitcom, I know he made it. Like when I hear his music on an ABC sitcom, he's up.
That's gonna be funny. That's hilarious.
That's how you know you made it pop. That's how you know you made it pop
Not
for real.
For real.
When you make it on the sitcom, when they license your music out,
Mm-hmm.
over with. Career is up. Career is up, bro. You're making money for life. He needs to do that, bro.
Yeah.
But you know who doesn't need to do anything?
Who?
Ezra motherfucking Miller.
Did you see the Flash?
I still ain't seen that shit. I'm part of the reason why that shit's flopping, bro. I'm part of the reason why that shit is flopping, bro. But you can actually spoil the movie, bro. Don't spoil it too bad, because I still will see it, because I'm a Batman fan. So I'm going to go see my boy. Yeah, I'm Batman. That's right.
Michael Keaton's Batman is actually it's better than I thought it was, because I actually went back and watched Batman,
The original Keatons.
Yeah, the original Keatons, and he's actually a good Batman from what I remember. I mean, the movie is getting a lot of hate, but I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was really entertaining. There were definitely some points where I was like, "Fam, what the fuck is going on?" And I think the second time I saw it, it helped explain some of that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is supposed to be like a restart of the DC universe, or if this is supposed to conclude it. If it's just to conclude it,
This is it.
yeah.
This is it.
If this was to conclude it, then it was very lackluster ending.
This is it. Do you know how
Yeah.
bad that movie just flopped? If Ezra Miller even had a chance to do a sequel, bro, he did worse than The Rock, damn near.
Nah, he did. I think they grossed
Like that
like,
return on.
163 mil off
Yeah.
of a $200 million production
Yeah.
budget. Which if it's funny, because when you hear how movies might need like double or a little more over
or
the
triple.
budget to break even, that's because that's just the production budget. For marketing and everything is damn near just as much as the production budget.
Bruh. And his PR budget, his lawyer budget,
Yeah, that shit was to the roof. That shit was going crazy.
them niggas hired Johnny Cochran damn near.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, bro? They pay top dollar for a flop like this, bro. Yeah. James Gunn, good luck to you, bro. Good luck to you, bro. You got a year and a half.
Did you hear they casted for Superman?
They casted Superman.
They cast Superman, and they said they're not even close to casting for Batman.
Oh no,
Yeah,
bro, because you gotta have a good ass Batman, bro. It's hard to find a good ass Batman. Like at the age that they want this Batman to be, like this Batman is supposed to have a son. You know what I mean? Like that's
so he's
tricky.
supposed to be an older Batman.
Yeah, he's supposed to at least have a son, so he can at least be like 35, 38, maybe at the oldest.
How old is the son supposed to be? I was thinking the son would be like in his 20s or something.
No, the son is like 10 or 11.
Okay.
This is comic book type thing, and this is where James Gunn is getting the inspiration.
You know, I was talking with somebody on Twitter, and they were saying how they were watching Mad Men, and they were like, John Hamm would have been the perfect Batman.
No, he would not. No,
I think younger he. Have you ever seen Mad Men?
maybe when he was younger, but now
Yeah,
no.
when he was younger. Yeah, now he's too old. But
Yeah.
when he was younger, maybe in his early 40s, 30s, I think.
Yeah,
he
late
would-
30s would have
Yeah.
been perfect for this role.
Because Don Draper is basically Bruce Wayne. Like, it'd be the same motherfucker.
Yeah, but do you want a Batman movie to see Bruce Wayne, or do you want a Batman movie to see Batman? Because
Batman.
I want to see the motherfucker in all black.
You go there to see Batman, but being a good Bruce Wayne, like
You need both.
Yeah, you need both. You need both.
I'm even go a step further though. Like, you can kind of write Bruce Wayne however you want to. Like, Bruce Wayne can be molded to fit anybody's personality.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Reeves' Batman, for example. I'm like, Robert Pattinson is not a social motherfucker. So what
Right.
do? You make an antisocial Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. You
Like
make
you
like
can
a Kurt Cobain ass Batman.
exactly.
Yeah.
You can do that, but James Gunn is so fucking like. You got to get families into these movies now. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you need a sociable, and you need something so starkly different from what people have seen already.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be tough, bro. Batman is damn near more iconic than Superman.
Yeah.
Batman sells more comics than Superman.
Yeah.
Batman has more movies, or at least franchises, than Superman had.
Yeah, I think he has better movies too.
Easily. Christopher
And,
Nolan made a movie for that nigga, bro.
like, and my thing is, I think as some of it has to do with the character itself, right? Because like with Superman, I feel like because Batman is like an anti-hero. He's a superhero without superpowers, so it's easier to make a more three-dimensional movie off of that. Where Superman is like, you know who Superman is. He's
Yeah.
impervious to everything but kryptonite, and it's like
You
that's not
can't
as
make a
interesting
movie.
as Batman. Like,
You can't write a story for the perfect human.
right, and that's what Superman is.
And like, Superman is so perfect as a human, he's not even a human.
Right.
Like, I love that James Gunn is calling it like I love that he's calling it gods and monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Like for that first chapter, because that's what it is. Like that's why I love DC. DC is so over the top. It's like it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect because it's like where these niggas are larger than life figures. Like if you really saw a grown white man in all black, bulletproof vest, in a mask, beating the dog shit out of criminals like that, bro. Some like that's inhumane, damn near. Like there would be a manhunt out for this man, like real. Like, Dark Knight was the only team that got it right. Like fucking sick the dogs, send the dogs. like, like, bruh, we're sending everybody out to catch this man. He is public enemy number one.
Right.
And he owns a fucking personal jet that can fly within like no fly zones, undetected. That motherfucking Batwing can fly in between buildings. Mm-hmm. Bro, we live in a post 9/11 world, bro. No plane is getting that close to a city.
Shit.
Bro. And then on top of that, aliens exist, and not only do they exist, they look like us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
DC has a great set of information that they can pull from. They have a really cool universe to build from, but like nobody wants to do that.
I think they just needed the right. They needed the right person, and I think they need the right setup for it. Like,
Yeah,
like we know. Granted, we know about Superman and Batman's origin stories. We've had so many movies about.
You can skip that shit for.
You could
the
really
whole
skip
thing.
it, and I think that's what they try to do with the last one by starting it off with Batman versus Superman. But there was really no, build up to it. It kind of just like because they gave us a Superman movie in 2013, and then 3 years later they give us Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, Batfleck just shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah, Batfleck just shows up, and then because Matt Reeves' Batman movie was actually supposed to be the Ben Affleck's Batman movie, but there was just so many creative differences that he left the project and it became Matt Reeves. Yeah, that was supposed to be.
How similar are these scripts?
I think the script went through so many
wanna know.
rewrites that it's just so
It doesn't
different
even
from
feel the same.
from Zack Snyder's Batman.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think they're doing the right thing by setting it up with Batman and Superman, the two most prominent members of the Justice League. Then we're probably gonna get another. We might. I don't know if we're gonna get another Flash movie. I really don't think
they're not touching the Flash. They're not touching that thing, bro. We'll be lucky in the Green Lantern TV show if we get a hint that the Flash is running somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're making a Justice League movie for this first chapter.
Well, yeah, for the first chapter, no.
Smart.
For the first chapter, no. I highly doubt they will.
I wouldn't touch the Justice League with a long handled spoon for damn near 2 chapters. And I know that's so sick to people that like we live in a post MCU world, bro. DC never takes out the time to actually build out a world, bro. They just build one city and then try to bring everybody in that one city. Like, that doesn't work.
Not for real.
Like, bro.
Because, like, if you look at, like, when the Justice League came out, when did that movie come out? I think 2018, 2019 or something. Like, the DCEU had only been, like, a few years old. We were only a few movies in.
Bro, we were three technically if you count Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like, bro. And maybe Aquaman, maybe 4 movies. But I thought, like, 4 movies and then just the Justice League is there?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this, bro? And I have to give a fuck about these characters?
Right.
That'd be the thing. Like, Civil War was a great Marvel movie because there were so many movies that came beforehand. Like, we knew who Ant-Man was. We knew who Cap was. We knew who Scarlet Witch was. We knew who Romanoff was. We knew all these people.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, they were still like, and we're going to give you 2 more motherfuckers. No, we're really just giving, we're giving you 2 new motherfuckers. We're going to give you Spider-Man, which you already know everything about Spider-Man, so we don't have to tell shit.
Mm-hmm.
You just wanted to see Spider-Man because what is Marvel without Spider-Man?
Right.
Spider-Man is to Marvel as Batman is to DC. Like, flagship characters. But then we're going to give you Black Panther.
Mm-hmm. And then what was that? I think 2 years between Civil War and Black Panther. But Civil War established Black Panther.
It did just enough to where, like, I want to keep seeing this individual.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to see no Cyborg movie.
I think, but if DC introduces the character right, I think they can pull it off. You got to introduce the character right. Because I don't think, some people, it's like, there's a lot of Marvel characters that nobody really gave a fuck about before they were introduced correctly and before they were actually made to be characters you actually cared about. Like,
Iron Man doesn't sell.
Yeah, Iron Man wasn't a big superhero before the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. Great casting, great script, great director. Those are the 3 things you need.
Right.
And, like, James Gunn already said, like, writers and directors come first. Script has to be written, and the director that fits that script are the first 2 things we look for. I know they're doing, like, casting ideas, but that's also because James Gunn is writing the Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Bro, they ain't got no script for that Batman movie ready yet. Yeah. They don't have an idea how that movie's going to work. And I wouldn't even think about who could play a Batman if I don't know what my Batman is supposed to look like in that world. Meanwhile, you have somebody like Zack Snyder who's like, Batfleck, yes, movie coming. And then, like, what's so crazy about that is, like, the most anti-superhero person in the world, Christopher Nolan, executive produced the whole DCEU.
He did?
Yes, he's an executive producer. Him and Zack Snyder are best friends.
Because I know he did Man of Steel, and you can see Christopher Nolan's impact on Man of Steel.
Bro, you can see Christopher Nolan all over the DCEU.
Yeah.
That shit was a knockoff Nolan-verse all day. Like, y'all should have just let Nolan take the reins. Honestly, I don't know why he gave it up to Zack Snyder. I really don't.
They probably would have been bad. I feel like the budgets would have been even more fucking crazy if it was Christopher Nolan. He would have been like,
CG?
We actually, especially with how destructive Man of Steel was. Nigga.
Yeah. We got actual lasers, and we put synthetics on top of his real eyes for the scenes that have lasers.
Like, fail. Nah, they would have actually blown up some cities for that fucking movie.
Yeah. We actually got Superman to fly. We paid for the technology to make man fly. We own that now.
That shit would have been hilarious.
I would have loved to see it though. Like Nolan's Superman would have been so. In fact, he did write a script for Superman.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Man of Steel actually came to be.
Mm.
But bro, his Superman would have been so different.
Yeah.
And I feel like seeing Christopher Nolan's Superman in conversation with Christian Bale Batman Christian Bale Batman was so isolated, it damn near doesn't work.
You talking about like working like a cinematic universe type?
Yeah, in a universe type idea, like a shared world.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is actually gonna talk to that Bruce Wayne, bro? He's an asshole. Like, that Bruce Wayne is an ass. Like, yeah, you don't like me? I bought your restaurant. Yeah, get out.
I can like. Did you get that? I think I either sent you a tweet or some shit. But they actually wanted Christian Bale to be the Batman,
Be in there, and he was
in there at the end. Because okay, I'm gonna spoil this part for you. But there's this at the very end when Barry gets back to the present. He fucking he's waiting on Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne calls him, and then he pulls up, and it's George Clooney Batman. He pulls him in his
Was he in a bat suit?
No, he was in the suit, but it was George Clooney.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And I think I don't know if they wanted Christian Bale to do that or be in some other scene at the end.
They wanted him in another scene. There was probably going to be a scene where it was like Batfleck and Christian Bale looking at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you from? A place where we don't wear cloths. If you go through the... Like, bruh, Christian Bale's bat voice is so weird. If you go to the... It's such a weird voice, bruh. It can't even be redone. You muted yourself, my way.
That's some bullshit. If I just tap the mute thing. What was I going to say? What was I trying to say? Oh, yeah, something about Batman's voice. I used to do that shit real well, too.
Yeah. I don't wear hockey pads.
I don't wear hockey pads. Swear to me. Like that shit.
Like, bro, Zod is on the way. We have to go ahead and, like, bro, no.
Zod is on the way. We have to go ahead and take care of Zod.
Dog.
He was excommunicated by a gang psychopath.
That shit is so funny.
His Batman voice was horrible, but it was so horrible. It was so memorable too.
Like,
it was
that's almost intimidating. Like, if a grown man really walked up to you and was like, he was excommunicated by a gang psychopath. No, but I know how you got these. That shit is the funniest.
Fam, I used to do that shit. I used to just be making jokes to do that shit, and then like there would be a little kid around, and they just be like, "Huh?" when they hear me do that shit.
Because that's an intimidating ass voice. Like,
where are the trucks going?
Crane.
Crane. Rachel.
Dog. Why?
But
I used to love doing the Joker voice. That shit used to be my shit. I can't do it no more.
I could never do the Joker voice. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go ahead and watch that fucking movie again.
The Dark Knight is actually one of the best movies. Like,
no, for real.
It's fucking The Godfather Part 1, Goodfellas, fucking Forrest Gump, The Dark Knight.
It's up there.
Damn near Creed 3.
Creed 3 up there with The Dark Knight. Man, I rewatched that shit off. It's on Amazon Prime for free. Yes. I watched that shit, man, and I was like,
"It's done. It's over. Leave it."
That was a good movie. I was hating on it when it first came out, but that was a good movie.
I gave it an 8.5, bro, off the rip.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a good movie.
That nigga Jonathan Majors with the 2-point limp. Nigga kept the same limp walking and boxing.
He was so fucking muscular that he just couldn't walk straight. Like,
that's intimidating as fuck. If somebody walks to me looking like a goddamn gorilla like that, like a fucking silverback, like a fucking silverback walk up to you like, bro, you're getting your shit cooked.
still think he should have won that last fight. But I heard Creed 4, they're giving predictions, and one of the predictions was that what's his name? Jonathan Majors Dame was gonna fight Drago. And I'm like,
that would be a fun ass fight though.
That would be a fun ass fight. That would be a good fight. That would be a good fight.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. But that young Drago that got, boy, he is not to be reckoned with.
Nah, this is a big motherfucker. That I'm scared of that nigga.
Bruh.
Like
bruh. That's the only time where you would actually see somebody die in that ring. Like, he would have to kill Drago in that ring. That would be tough though.
I hope they don't go ahead and make it that, and then Creed has to fight Drago again because Drago killed Dane. Like, I hope they don't go that way. Because that's the plot to fucking Rocky 4. Like,
you know what's probably gonna happen?
That
even if the charges don't stick for Majors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna hate me for this, but Dame is gonna die of some senseless, needless black on black crime. Like,
I swear to God, if they try to say that Clubber Lang had a son and his son killed Dame and was a boxer and killed Dame, like some stupid nigga shot him or stabbed him or some shit, and then he beats the case, and then Creed has to fight little Clubber Lang. That shit, don't do that shit. I want a new, fresh idea for Creed 4.
It's hard. How many niggas really want to box? And like, what are their motivations, bruh? Like, it's hard to just like explain that somebody was like, yeah, I want to do this. And like, I've been doing it for years and I'm good enough and I'm finna beat you. Like, that's not enough. That's not compelling enough.
Like, I don't know, because the thing is, they've already established, it's already the third movie, and they've established that Creed is retired. Whereas, like, in the Rocky movies, I don't think he retired until Creed 4. I mean, until Rocky 4, I don't think.
Yeah.
So they gave him,
because Rocky 3 is when Creed dies, right?
No, Rocky 4 is when Apollo dies.
God, oh my.
Apollo is retired in Rocky 3. But then he trains Rocky to fight Clubber Lang. Yeah.
You can't pull any more legacy characters, bro.
No, I really hope they don't. I'm glad even in Creed 3 they didn't pull any legacy characters.
Yeah.
Like, there was a whole new shit. Totally.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I loved Creed 3. I think it's up there. Creed 2, Slick might be better, though.
Than Creed 3?
Like, bruh, there's nothing like that scene where Creed gets his ass knocked the fuck out by Drago, bruh. And like, he's just like, oh
yeah,
bro, that shit was tough as hell. I was like,
you felt that nigga pain when he was getting his ass beat though, because he was getting his ass killed,
tore up there, bro.
Like, I was saying when Creed 2 came out, I was saying it was really good because there was people hating because it wasn't as good as Creed 1. But
that shit is better than Creed 1.
You think it's better? Think Creed 2 is better than Creed 1?
I think Creed 2 is way better than Creed 1. The only flat falling part is that, like, had you had Drago's son not actually be Drago's son and just be some random Russian fighter, it would have went way harder.
that they just said was Drago's son?
Like, if they just didn't name him Drago and got rid of the original Drago actor to be all this, like, remorseful, alcoholic piece of shit, if you got rid of that piece of the movie would kill.
But that added depth, though, because it was like, your dad killed my dad type shit.
Okay. Niggas die in the ring every day. What they say in Creed 1? People die in this ring, man. Your daddy died in this ring, man. What the fuck?
Did Wood Harris say that?
Yes.
This shit.
Yes. My favorite actor in that whole series, bro. Your daddy died in that ring, man. We not dancing, we not singing, we boxing.
But
you don't owe that man nothing. Nothing. Dog, he was acting his ass off. I don't care what nobody tells me.
I'm glad they finally gave him some more lines in Creed 3 because he made the best of. He was like, we done. I told you, the best thing you can do is stay out of the gym.
That shit was so fucking good, bro.
Man.
My bad, bro. My bad. I see some crazy shit going on over here.
What's that?
It was a fucking bug. I had to make sure that motherfucker was handled. And I thought it was dead on the Lost the Keys, but that motherfucker started like fucking rigor mortis. That motherfucker started twitching like his last like fucking like involuntary moves of death. Like no. No thank you, brother. Amazing, brother. Ease up there, baby boy.
Pop out only on occasion, brother.
Yeah, that twat.
She's not.
I would try.
He's going back to them long ass ad libs. That was damn near Pete Kendrick.
Yes, bro. When he started doing all them like 50 million words, the only comparable song on all of the big steppers that had that feel was fucking Worldwide Steppers. I am not for the faint of heart. My genetic bill can build multi universes. But life as a protective father, I'd killed for. My son Enoch is the part 2. When I expire, higher valleys. Like, this generation, I saw that through. I didn't know his wife's name was Whitney.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ask Whitney about my lust addiction. Asking your wife about your cheating scandals is wild. When I really got what he was saying, I was like, I don't think she wants to rehash this, brother. I think this is a sore spot.
Nigga, that's what fucking Jada did to Will. Ask me about the. How did you feel about me cheating on you?
Ask Will about my lust addiction. Text messaging Cena's got my thumbs hurt.
Slapping Chris Rock got my hands hurt, nigga. This shit.
I don't slap like I used to. I don't act like I used to. Aqua swears at everybody. See the box of man, but still this box compared to nobody. Yesterday I prayed to the Margos and trees. Justification.
The Margos and trees.
But no.
All right.
Like, bro.
Push.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Yes.
Jim Jones, man. You know. What was I gonna say? Jim Jones.
Jim Jones walked into a fucking rat trap. Is what happened.
Yeah. He walked in. He came to the what do you call that shit where they pull
to the bodega.
Not the bodega. The gunsling where they sling the guns and shoot. A gunfight. The nigga showed up to the gunfight with a knife. With a knife. No.
He showed up to a knife fight with a knife. Because when you listen back on that Pusha T verse, it's more like a I'm ready than actual shots. Like, yes, there's the spirit of repossession.
Yeah. That's a pretty big shot.
But like, it's a warning shot. Like, it's almost like a stab in the leg.
Damn. If somebody
like Pusha T stabbed you in the stomach, right? Now you got 2 options. You either leave the knife in there so you don't bleed out, or you take it out and you're trying to make some moves. No, brother, you keep that knife in there, brother, because as soon as you remove that knife, nigga pulls up with a gun. Like, motherfucker, call an ambulance, but not for me. Like, that's the one, bro.
Fail. This nigga, I don't know. Saying you running from the spirit of repossession after you got your house repossessed, that's
for $100. For $100, I might add.
He got his repossessed for $100.
$100. He was $100 short on a payment and got repossessed.
I don't know. That's pretty. How does this nigga be knowing so much about niggas' lies? That's the question.
Bro, that's why I say, like, no, he pulled up to a knife fight with a knife, bro. He's got something behind his back. He got something back there, bro.
Nigga got a Uzi behind his back.
Like, and Jim Jones really retaliated. Like, niggas did not witness how Drake really had to change his whole life for a year.
Because Pusha came and fucked up all his deals. Fam, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, fam, like when Drake's kid finds out how everybody learned about him, he's really gonna have to ask him dad some questions like Dad, why did people not know about me until I was like 2?
Right.
And then why were you going to announce me with your Adidas rollout?
No. Who is Pusha T? The day his son asked that question, who is Pusha T? Or worse, don't let him get in elementary school and someone pull out that blackface picture.
Right.
Dad,
Drake,
was this you?
Drake the only nigga who had to. Drake the only black person who ever had to tell niggas why he was in blackface. Like,
a black man told another black man, your hair doesn't nap enough.
right.
Brother, you need to go sit down and reconvene. You gotta go sit back and reconvene, bro. You gotta make some calls.
Because his head don't nap enough. Like fam.
Bro, he didn't stop.
He said,
and the most
hiding a child, let that boy come home dead beat motherfucker playing Border Patrol. Yeah.
He said, since you want to bring up my fiance, let's talk about who you made your Beyonce.
Sophie knows better.
That bar enough. Those 2 lines alone are enough for you to stop talking.
Right. Sophie knows better. Ask his baby mother. Clean her up for IG with the stenches on her.
With the stenches on her. The stench?
Fam.
Jesus Christ. And then, like, she do have a big ass nose. So it was like, bro, all that shit was just like good ass writing.
Then he was like, love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she a porn star, let her be your world.
Make her your world.
Yeah.
That nigga really son Drake bad.
That
he
nigga made
Drake so bad.
He made Drake go to the fucking Notes app. Like, Drake couldn't even respond after that shit because he was like, fam, like, I'm gonna have to go somewhere I don't want to go. And it's just like, and plus, I don't think he had anything on Push. What was he gonna say about Push? Everything he was gonna say, I heard was about Kanye.
There's no words for what Pusha T does to these rappers when he gets into beef.
He's methodical with it.
Like, bruh, Arby's was probably the best deal he ever got.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga do be having the beef, bro. Like, every time. Every fucking time, bro. He got it on standby, too.
Do you think Pusha T is the boogeyman that Kendrick said that Kendrick thought he was?
Repeat the bar. I don't know the original bar.
Oh, because Kendrick said he was Candyman. Kendrick said he was Candyman.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when Kendrick said he was Candyman?
Just say my name and I promise that you'll see Candyman. Because most of y'all ain't real. Most of y'all, yeah, that's on Element.
Yeah. Do you think Pusha T is actually the Candyman of hip hop?
Pusha T is definitely raps Candyman. Like, if you bring his name up too many times, like if you say Pusha T 3 times in a booth, that nigga just appears with like from fucking white powder.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Or like, nigga, you in the booth, you just hear your headphones. Yeah.
You hear that shit? It's over with, bro.
Fail.
And then all you see is dark skin ass. All you see are these eyes.
And his grill. You know, the nigga got a grill too now.
Yeah.
And Malice in the background with him now.
Bruh. And you know where Jim Jones really fucked up.
Oh, yeah. He talked about Malice. He talked about how Malice was doing crack. Yeah. Oh, my God. Who didn't open the fucking door? 1 second.
No, you there.
But, yeah, he Malice, nah, he fucked up talking about Malice.
Bro, he said, what happened to that boy? Last time I checked, they was giving crack to that boy. And you think you're going to make out of this unscathed? Right. All he did was bring up the spirit of repossession, bro. He has more smoke. Knowing Pusha T, he got a picture. He got a screenshot. He got eyewitness statements. Just all waiting.
Fail. I think this will be a more entertaining beef than him and Drake. Because
it really just depends on how Pusha responds from this point. Like, everybody knows it's in Push's hands.
Yeah.
And if he presses that button, bruh.
But also, I think Jim Jones will go back and forth with Push. No, like, no matter how badly Push might beat that nigga ass in the next song, I think Jim Jones will come back. Because I mean, like, for one, Jim Jones from that ilk, he's from that era, and he don't have nothing to lose by going to war with Push.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't have anything to lose. Like, not a career, not a brand deal, nothing, bruh.
And at this part, it's a part of Push's. It's a part of Push's
image.
It's like it's part of his image that he just like he's a fucking candy man. You say his name and he gonna come out and fucking
out the fucking woodworks, bro.
Diss the shit out of you.
What's crazier though is I feel like the Pusha T going to Louis V with that diss was like unprovoked. Like, he literally was just asking for smoke, bro. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, that's a knife fight that you offer, but you just have a gun in your back pocket. Like, here, I'll throw you a knife. That shit is so powerful, bro. But nah. I think that's all I got, bro. I still got to go to work.
Yeah, I think we good off the last two.
Yeah. What are we at time-wise?
Shit, I didn't think it was gonna be like I was gonna have to record this shit in 5 parts because of my fucking technical difficulties. Because I'm still editing the last episode because we had to keep doing shit. We might be at 2.
I'm thinking we're around 2.
We're probably
if not
at 2.
145.
Yeah, we're probably at 2.
But yeah, you got anything you want to say in closing to these motherfuckers?
Nothing I want to say.
All right.
Yeah, be easy.
All I got.
It's almost July, actually. Shit, it's almost fucking July. John's birthday is coming up.
What of July? I always forget.
14th? I had the 12th or the 21st or something. It's between those dates, I think. But that nigga don't answer the phone.
Brother, you got to catch him at, like, weird-ass hours, bro.
But it's funny because he don't be answering the phone, but he'll answer my TikTok, and he'll send TikToks to me.
Yes. Also, bro, Dylan is the king of sending a fucking TikTok, y'all. I get like 15 TikToks a day from this nigga, bro.
Damn, because I be on there. Because sometimes I'll be like taking my granddad to the doctor, and I'll just be on TikTok and just be sending you shit while I'm at the doctor with him.
I'll be like, bro, I can't possibly watch all of these in one sitting, bro.
I will send some TikToks. I be sending TikToks like shit.
I told Shawty the other day, I'm like, bro, I am over here getting cooked on these notifications, bro. It's five instant notifications with some posts with your commentary on it. It's 5 tweets with your commentary on those. And then it's like 10 TikToks, bro. Like, if I open my TikTok right now, I got probably 9 messages.
Nah, for real. I don't even know if I sent you anything today.
I hope not, bro.
Shit.
I'm still catching up from the...
That's the life of an unemployed nigga right now.
Yeah, I got 2 from Monday. And before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nigga, 9, 10. Nigga, I can count 10 from a 24-hour period.
That is hilarious. Yeah, I will send some fucking TikToks.
Boy, that boy is up there. Renegade.
Because my TikTok is nothing but like movies, music, and like dumb shit.
Got our shit now.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna cut these clips and send to Maya because I've been waiting on when we're gonna run out of clips to post.
Nah, for real. We kind of have a lot of clips.
Yeah, she cut them up because I only had like three clips, but she cut them up in like 4 each, I think. Yeah. Because she's been posting every day. Yeah. So shout out to Maya.
Shout out to Maya. We haven't done that in a few episodes.
Yeah.
But I ain't got shit else.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
over here thinking about how I'm gonna make it through work.
Shit.
Well, I'm about to make it all fumes and vibes. But nah, bro. That's all I got.
Hell yeah. All right.
Until next time.
We will see y'all Deuces, y'all.
Deuces for sure.